Here is my Dearborn 1080 2-disc plow. It's attached to the back of the tractor. It took me an hour to put it back on there. And the reason it takes an hour is because the prop that it has does not work. There's a cylinder right there through which a metal rod is supposed to go with a platform on the bottom, and then you're supposed to stick it in there and then put a cross bolt, and then it's supposed to sit down and hold that end, the heavy end of the plow up. Well, when I do that, it just falls over. So, what did I do? I made a stand. We're going to see if this works. I found some 4x4s for the bottom and 2x4s for the rest. It's 2 feet tall. As you can see right now, it'll fit under there. So the idea is I'm going to back up to where it goes, slip it under there, and then drop the plow on top of it and see if it'll hold it up. Basically, I just use lag bolts to hold together. You can see the two on the ends are attached into the 2x4s, and that's true on both sides. We'll see. My guess is it'll wobble a bunch, but or maybe it'll just break. Just depends on how heavy that block is, right? Let's see how it goes. Because the plow doesn't have its trailing arm, there's something that attaches here and holds the thing in line. The wheels will spin, so it will move in the direction of the wheels. So my hope is I'm going to put that railroad tie underneath, like wedge it underneath the wheels, and then put my stand on this side so it's kind of halfway on, halfway off. Because what happened last time was I think the wheels moved that way, and the whole device came tumbling over the side, collapsed on the ground. Turned out it was actually easy to put on when the front of the plow was face down on the ground, but I still would rather have it be in stand. Well, let's see if it lasts. I put the plow on this stand and it has stood the test of time. So let's talk about how I made the stand. As you can see, down on the bottom I've got two 4x4s. This is just scrap wood from my place. 4x4s that are about 2 feet long, let's say. There's one on this side and there's one on the other. And then I've got a 4x4 in between. There's a 2x4 going up. There's attached, the vertical 2x4s are both attached to the middle 4x4 at the bottom with lag screws, and then attached to another 2x4 across the top with lag screws. And then basically it's sitting so that the weight of the plow or the corner is weighing down on this stand. As you may also be able to see, the plow bottoms are actually sitting on, I think that's a piece of subfloor that I didn't need that's been sitting out for a while. So they're sitting on wood too, so they're not digging into the ground and moving at all. And then over here I got a little piece of railroad tie, and it's about 2.5, 3 feet long, but the whole point is so that this blade hits it and stops. That railroad tie right there is heavy enough to kind of stop it. It's not fixed into the ground. None of this is fixed into the ground, but it has sat like this through storms and rain, and you know, you can see that the rain has cleaned off the plow along here, and then it's still dirty on top. Wish I could just spin them and get it clean more. But anyways, this is just to show that this stand worked for a Dearborn 1080 that doesn't have its trailing foot or trailing arm. I hope you enjoyed that and learned something through it. Thanks for watching.